Welcome, 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 welcome to
Well,
our podcast.
welcome to the No Judgment Zone, where you can say what you feel and feel what you say. Just come real. Step
Amen.
inside and be healed. We're dropping gems and keeping it real. We are
The aunties.
the aunties,
Aunties,
And
and
you
I'm
weird?
Yvette.
I'm Deborah.
Hey, Deborah. Hey, aunties.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm speaking
Welcome.
to everybody, so don't,
Hello.
everybody, whoever. I don't see everybody, but I'm speaking to everybody.
Okay, we have joining us. Well, the opinions expressed today are just that. They are opinions. They are our own. Our guest opinions are their own. They don't their opinions don't they their own opinions. These are just opinions.
Hey,
And our guest today is Emmanuel.
Hello.
hey, hey, everybody.
We have Cheesecake Queen.
Hello.
How you doing?
And we
Hi,
have
everyone.
Miss Tanya Mack,
How you
Hi.
doing?
Hi.
and we have
Get up. Still have to show your face.
Okay, I was. She didn't even say nothing.
okay. Our topic today is dating in 2024 and
Woo!
how do you date in 2024?
Can you repeat that, auntie? I ain't hear the last part.
How do you date in 2024?
Let it go, baby. So, let it go.
I um I assume everyone on here is was dating, is dating.
I'm
Not
I'm
really.
dating, but I'm actually still like chilling. I'm taking my time, but I am in the dating scene though.
That sound like me.
What's holding, may I ask? What's holding you back from going full fledged?
Who you talking to me, Auntie?
Yes, sir.
Uh, because it ain't no loyalty out here no more. It ain't no morals. It ain't no respect. So my mindset is just find who for me and get out the way. But I ain't rushing it, you know. It's all God's plan, so I'm just letting God take control for it.
Okay. According to Forbes Health, it says that the most common ways to find dates in 2024 is through online dating, friends. I added worship service, church, concerts, festivals, art galleries, golf courses. Um, I think the type of person you want, that's where you should probably look for someone to date. What you think about that, Miss Mac?
Yes, I do think you should. Yeah, but where is that? Because I'm trying to date too.
What kind of
And
person you?
also, it's a lot of qualities. A lot of qualities not. But should we all be the type of person that we want to date?
You
That's
think
another question I want to
you think
ask.
we should be the person we want to date?
Should we be the person? Somebody's calling on my phone. I'm trying. It's a lot of them things I'm looking for in date. Just to name a few, you
Do
need
you
to be
mind? Do you mind if I ask your age?
58.
We okay.
Why you say it like that?
No,
I mean,
that's
right.
what's up. I'm saying that as a good thing. You feel me? I love to
Okay,
see the
She's
older because I love it. I love it. That's what's up.
let's go
58.
outside.
Hallelujah. You hear me? Mhm.
I have to band back up. Yeah,
What was you saying?
Yeah, well, they need to be God fearing. They need to be honest. They need to be independent. Those are kind of most, you know, trustworthy.
What?
That's just a couple of things.
So, what kind of woman are you looking for, Emmanuel? Did you tell me already?
Uh, I'm not.
Well, we should just okay. Go ahead.
You not
I ain't
looking.
like. I'm not looking for no certain type. I feel like uh, if you go out looking, you always find the worst when you're looking. So I'm going with the flow. But I'm looking for a God fearing woman. Uh, know what she want, know who she is. Got morals. But that's hard to find out here because it's terrible
Where,
out here. So
where
I'm
you
just
looking?
taking my
That's,
time.
you look
Huh?
where you been looking. You looking in the wrong place.
Well, I'm not looking, so I'm hoping you find.
Everywhere is the wrong. I mean,
Looking
like,
for love and more.
I mean,
Are
I
you
ain't
supposed to be
like
looking?
going to a specific place saying this is where I'm looking for it. Like I'm just going with the flow. Like if I
Mhm.
see a woman I like, I will, shoot my shot and see where it go. And see if we could connect. But I ain't out here saying, "Oh, I'm going here to look for a
So
woman."
you going by looks? You said if you see a
Yeah, I
woman,
mean, you gotta go by looks at first because that's what draw two people to each other. But
Agreed.
I'm
Yeah.
going beyond the
Agreed.
looks. See, the attraction draws us, but
mhm.
what I'm saying, the bond is what keeps the attraction together. Anybody could be attractive, but it's about your mental to me. So that's where I'm at with it. I ain't out here just searching. I'm just taking my time.
Mhm. So
Did she?
in the
She had
mean
did she
in the
have your
mean
email
in the
address?
meantime,
So you need to go on your phone on your email address to get on the pod.
what's important questions you think you should ask? I'll say you met that say you think you met the one. What's
Uh,
the question important what's the questions you think you should ask?
Did she send you an email?
well, I definitely think
Do
we
you
both
believe
should
in
be.
God?
Definitely, definitely. That's number one right there. Or do you believe in the Most High? Uh, what are you looking for? Like, are you
Is
looking
this a
for?
question? I'm sorry. Is this for everybody to answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. Mhm.
What's some
I did
questions
not
you
mean to cut you off.
Oh, you good? I ain't tripping. Go ahead. Do your thing. I want to hear the women talk anyway. Yeah.
Um, do you believe in God? Um, I actually have this written down. Hold on. You can go back to someone else. Hold on.
okay, y'all got I'm writing it down. Do you believe in God?
What is your goal? Like, you got to see where they're head at. Like, what are they trying to accomplish? Do they want long term, or are they just want to have fun? Do they want to get married? Got to know this stuff. Everybody ain't on the same page. That's why it go wrong.
So that you
I,
want to
I
know
have
are they
one.
why
I think it's. Oh, I
are
think
they
it's
dating?
important.
Go ahead.
Oh, I think it's important to ask if they have kids or whether they want more kids because you know you might not want more and they might want some.
Y'all too
Um,
close. Let me go in here. Go
huh?
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I think it's just important to ask if they have children or is that something they want.
That's definitely a good question.
Okay, I'm ready. I didn't find my original one. Oh, sorry. Hi, y'all. This is the Cheesecake Queen speaking again with my questions that I will ask. Second of all, what's your score? Do you want children? Can you handle a child if it's not yours? Did I say how are you when you mad? Yeah, that's the biggest one because y'all know people date their representative, right? The representative of the person that they display before you really get to know them. So that's the charmer and stuff. So how are you beyond this representative part? So you got to use your discernment too. There's a whole lot of questions you can ask. You have to ask the Holy Spirit first of all.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's all on the person and like what they want, like their interests or in what they're trying to accomplish with dealing with this person. I think it should be an understanding on both sides.
Yeah, because a lot of times, what I was about to say, y'all, I apologize.
But you ain't.
Right now, for me, huh?
He didn't say if someone had children.
Oh,
if someone had children.
That's a good question. But yeah, that I didn't. Yeah, but that is a good question to ask.
No, I'm saying for you, if someone had children.
You said, is it good for me to ask that? Or is it okay if someone has
Is it okay with you if someone already has
children? Yes. Because if I accept you, I have to accept what comes with you. And I will never tell you to go against your child. So, yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. I don't have a problem with you. Now, if they bad, I just might dip. You hear me? I don't have a problem with it. Just get the heck on.
You supposed to train up a child in a way that you know.
That don't always.
No, if you're gonna accept her, you gotta accept her child, bad or good. You gotta help her out with that.
I understand that, but that don't always work because
you might be getting rid of the best thing ever happened to you.
No, because I had the situation where a female, she didn't want me disciplining her child, but she was allowing her child to be disrespectful. And I say, you got me messed up. I'm not dealing with that.
That's how would you discipline someone's child?
Nah, I ain't saying discipline.
I want to know this too.
Put them in a place. Put them in a place, child. Like, that's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about putting my hands on them. I'm talking about putting them in a place as far as their language and how they speak to me. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
No, I ain't going around beating on nobody's children now. Okay?
Hello, Elisa. We have Elisa joining us.
How you doing, Elisa? I can't see nobody, though.
She over in the food. She'll come back in a minute. Well, I want to make a comment.
Hey, Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be on in 1 second. At my age, it's different. I personally don't want to date a man that has small children.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not ready to be. I'm a grandmother, and I'm not ready to be a mother again. I'm going to turn off Lisa's phone, and she'll come on her phone if she want to talk. So how does others feel about that?
You said well, go ahead, Auntie.
I agree. I'm around your age. I'm a little younger, but
I know.
No, I wouldn't want anyone with it.
So does that mean y'all
children?
That mean y'all not accepting no man with small children? I mean, that's y'all preference. That mean y'all not accepting it, or
that's my
would y'all be willing? Would y'all be willing to deal with it if y'all make a connection with a person that has small children?
I know small kids. I don't know. Maybe a teenager, but definitely not.
You need a babysitter. You
Right.
can't just
You can't
go
go nowhere.
get
You
ready.
paying child support.
I know. You got to deal with a baby mama.
Wow.
Unfortunately, though, men our age,
I already done
they
that. I
start
already
having families
raised my.
again. I
No,
have
that's.
5 grandchildren,
Hmm.
and my oldest grandchild just graduated high school, so I really not about to go
You know
start that over
it.
again. He had grandkids. That's different.
Sharif, I mean, cheesecake queen. What's another question you could add? You would ask.
My biggest one because of
Oh, well, hey, I like.
my biggest one because of what I've dated in the past is how are you when you're mad? So that would be one. What that would be one of my biggest ones. That's why I said about 4 times already.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer a man that can handle his that can keep his composure.
His emotions.
Yeah, emotionally intelligent.
Yeah. I got some questions y'all should ask. Uh, you should ask. You should most definitely check out the family.
Yeah.
It says a lot about this the prospective person family, where they come from. Do they respect their parents? Do they respect their mother? Um,
Yeah, I was just about to say that. How they treat their mama.
yeah, that's very important.
You don't respect your mama.
A lot. You're not finna respect nobody.
Exactly. There's no hope for you. I be saying. Ooh-wee. Better tell them, Auntie.
Hmm. Are you on medication?
Oh, that's not fair because I'm on medication. That's not fair, Auntie.
You on psych meds?
No, I ain't on no psych.
Okay, let me make it clear. Then. Psych meds.
When you, but then when
Oh,
I'm gonna go
that
back
ain't
to the
right.
respect,
That ain't right. That ain't right
the
right
res,
there.
That
the
is right.
respecting your
Sure.
mom part. Can I say this?
Uh-huh. Yes.
The respecting your mom parts. I've talked to guys that respect their mom and still disrespect you. So
Yeah.
That's
that's
because
a
they just ain't doo doo. You hear me?
that goes back to God. I need God in that
Mm-hmm.
relationship. I need a God. I don't even want to use no offense. What's his name? I know you said God fearing. I don't even want to use that. I just need someone that God has ordained for me.
That's
Because you
understandable.
can be labeled God fearing all you want to. Like six
It
months down
still
the
be.
line, some or wait a year. A woman and a man, they'll been away
But
6 months to a year and still be crazy. Start cussing you out. Oh, I
you're
thought you was
right.
God
You're right.
fearing.
But it's a difference when somebody say that they're God fearing and if they're actually God. Because people say a lot of stuff and they say a lot
Mm-hmm.
of stuff to get to you.
That's the
Um,
representative.
yeah, you gotta pay attention, watch and pray. Them actions. I believe if you pray and seek God, He's not gonna have you. He's not gonna have you ignorant, but He's not gonna have you in the dark long. He's gonna expose because you're His child.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
So
And
He
then
ain't.
once he exposed, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, you're His child. So He's God's gonna expose it. He's gonna expose it. I believe that.
Where's Alicia? First of all, can I ask how old? No, I will ask you for your age, but the for the ladies that's mature.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. And you
No.
said you want to accept a man with small children. Well, how old will this man be? Because y'all
I
is
would
young.
hope, I would hope he'd be over 50, because
So
but I know that those
so
men, they get young kids too. They start their new families. I ran into a couple of those that had.
Your
Shit.
cousin.
So he got to
Yeah.
be. Well, how old is a man? I mean, how young? Well, what's the age limit?
For me to date.
Yes.
Youngest, you mean?
Well, yeah. What's I
I'm,
mean?
I changed my age again. I'm gonna say 50.
Well,
I,
then
That's
yeah.
the youngest. That's the youngest.
yeah,
Whew. Okay. Yeah.
maybe I was
The
at
age
48,
range.
but it could be 50 to 62. Bad.
So he can't be 70.
It
I date.
depends. It's a lot.
I would
I
date
might.
7.
I might date 70. I just haven't run across none personally.
70. Woo.
That's a nice looking 70-year-old man.
It is some. Yeah.
70.
But see, 70, I
Mhm.
don't want to date.
Woo.
Not that I don't have my own health issues. No one that at 70, if they got a whole lot of health issues, and because I want to still have fun. So
Yeah, 70.
if
70
70 can't
definitely.
keep up, I can't date
70.
them. You know.
Jeffrey Osborne 7.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was just asking because you said small children. So I'm
What
Yeah,
about
I dated a guy in his 50s, and he had like 3 or 4 year old. Actually, like she said, my cousin has a baby 160.
of
So
course, yeah, 50. Oh, he's
I mean,
61. He got you a small
60.
one.
Her brother. So
My
He was a
uncle.
player.
My uncle, you mean?
right.
how
I
old
mean,
is your uncle?
Uncle Pete. That's what
Oh
you're talking about,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you
But
talk.
that's his
Oh,
first child. That's his first child. So
oh,
that's
that's what you're
different.
talking about. Okay,
Yeah.
I forgot about
But
him.
then
I wasn't even
again,
thinking about him.
the mother is younger, so of course she can have a baby. But I passed having a baby age. I don't knock anybody having a baby if they're at that age and they never had children. But I'm not. I can't have babies. I don't really want to. Not for a long time.
So is it a
So
difference
that
though?
means whoever deal
Is
with
it
you
what?
gotta
I get
know.
what she's saying.
Is it a difference like for a man and a woman as far as dating? Because usually men they do date younger
They
women.
do. That's why I'm saying. So I guess if you date a young woman, that's the possibility that you might get babies or whatever.
Yeah,
But
for older for
yeah.
how old are you, Emmanuel? If you can
Woo. Oh,
if you can
I'm 30.
You're
say,
I'm
how old are you?
38. I'm
are you
38.
38?
Okay, see now
I,
sometimes younger men they like older women, but I'm
Mhm.
leery of that because I'm not being no one's mother. I don't want to take care of
Yeah.
anybody. That's what I be feeling about it.
I
I'm not
don't.
a sugar mama, so I'm not.
so
You
well,
know,
I want to ask him though. What's
I
his
ain't
age?
going past. I'm not going past 50. I'm sorry. That's just me. I feel like I'm. That's like. I'm good.
and me personally, I
Well,
feel like
and what's
50
your
is older.
youngest?
Is for
What's
you
your
is
youngest?
the
old.
youngest. The youngest. I say
Jimmy.
28, 29, 30. But I ain't going under 27 for sure. Cause that's my little sister's age. I'm not going to.
Right.
Okay.
Lisa, what about you?
Okay.
I don't
Decline.
want anybody 5 years over or 5 years under. That's where he got to be.
And how old are you, may I ask? You in the dark.
Good.
Time to hear the phone.
I am 59. I have a 13-year-old. And yeah, I don't want him
So
no more
she
than.
might think differently about dating a man with teenagers or kids
He
because
can have kids
she
my
has
kid age.
kids.
I don't want no
She has
little
kids.
kid.
No.
No. Even though days you can babysit. That ain't
So
no
don't nobody want no babies, huh? Oh, y'all all cold over here. Don't nobody want
Well,
no babies.
we already been there, done that.
I see, but man,
I mean, like I said, I have a 13-year-old. She could babysit him,
Why don't you
but
ask the
I don't like him
37-year-old what her age limit?
already. He
okay,
got little kids. He got baby mama drama.
that's what I'm saying. So how
I want to
I
ask the
don't get it.
37-year-old what's her age limit?
Um,
Oh,
I think the youngest I would date is 35. I don't care.
You at that
Yeah.
now? Okay. How old is your baby daddy?
He is 31, but that's in the past.
Okay.
Okay, so 35, and then I think the oldest would be about 45, maybe 50. If he got a little salt and pepper in his beard. 50, I might, I might. If he cute and he, got everything good going for himself, respectful.
No.
I don't know. But
I will not allow it.
But yeah, 35 to 50.
Go 50.
So what's a question you think you should ask, Whitney?
I said it, the kids, their beliefs, their interest. Because I need somebody that's fun, that's outgoing. I don't want to. No, I mean it's okay to be a homebody, but I don't want anybody that's just like to just stay home and play the video game all day. Like, you gotta want to get out and see some things.
No couch potatoes. You gotta fly.
I'm trying to think what's another. I think that's about it. I don't know. I can't think right now.
You know what? I think it's an important question to ask these days in 2024.
What?
Do you like boys and girls?
Exactly. That is important.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so sad. Ooh, that is bad. I ain't gonna lie, you asked me that, I'm feel offended. Don't ask me that.
Really?
Yeah, you see it on my face.
Maybe.
But that is true though, because it's a lot of craziness out here for sure. So.
What about common interests?
Common interest.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like thoughtful. Like you have to be thoughtful. I want somebody that's similar to me in a way, but maybe more outgoing. I want somebody to show me something I never seen.
Right.
Maybe teach me some things that I don't know. I don't want to be the one that always has to be thoughtful or do all the teaching, or I want somebody, like I said, that's fun like me, energetic, that who wants to travel, who wants to just do things. I don't mind being in the house, date night inside.
Okay, can I ask a question, Auntie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I want to know. So, what do y'all do do y'all think it's a possibility that it's gonna be y'all not gonna find all the things you want in one man? Are y'all willing to accept that y'all not gonna find everything y'all want in one man and accept some things he not gonna have?
I would.
Yeah, I am willing to, but it's also sometimes deal breakers that you just don't want to deal with. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get everything in one man. I think you will work on it.
We can't see you, Tanya.
I don't think you can. Sometimes you can get everything in one man, but I'm willing to work on it. But it can't be just too many things that we don't have in common, because that won't work either.
Say only a couple.
At my age.
But then we don't want to settle at our age. My
patience is not like they used to be. So
yeah, y'all.
At our age, how do you feel about finances?
Y'all age with finance, I feel like anybody, if you try in the dating scene, you should at least have some type of finance, because I mean, why is you even trying to date if you can't even go on a date? That don't make sense to me.
Well, you're right, but I prefer a man that's probably retired or about to retire, because that's what I'm gonna do. So we can travel and do things like that, and they need to have their finances in order so we can work together.
Yeah, like I'm not
mine, just might be more responsible than me.
like you ain't gotta be rich, but I gotta see some. I gotta
You
see
got to be
some
able to take care of
push.
yourself.
Exactly. I gotta see some push. I gotta see some ambition. I gotta see some goals set. Like I gotta see some potential. You know, because I don't want to stay in the same place. We gotta grow each other. You know, so I definitely feel that though. But y'all
Uh,
said retired though. That's a ooh, yeah.
Well, we know your age, but yeah, remember
Yeah,
this
I was
was
about to say yeah. Y'all going a little over.
some of them are retired already. So,
Yeah.
so I assume everyone on here is a Christian.
yes, amen.
I don't really like to say Christian. I'm gonna say I believe and I have faith in God. I don't like to just put Christian on me because I don't like to just put that on me. So I'm just gonna say I'm a man that believe in God, believe in the Most High. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay. So you meet someone, they're celibate. They're not having sex before marriage because the Bible says it's a sin. Would you
Okay.
continue to date this person?
Yeah, as a 38-year-old man, are you willing to date this person?
Uh, I'm gonna be honest.
Everybody.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. For me, okay, I will respect you being celibate, but I gotta like you for me to have the patience to want to go through that. So, you know, it depends on how I feel about you for real. If I don't see us going nowhere, yeah, I'm probably gonna dip out for sure. But if I see potential and I say like, you know, she worth the wait, but I don't think if I feel you ain't worth the wait, I'm probably just go. No, I'm gonna respect your decision, but I'm just gonna go my way. You can go your way. No hard feelings. Just ain't for each other.
Well, sometimes when you're at a certain age, everything ain't about sex. So
Exactly. Yeah.
you
And
have
I
to have
know
other stuff going on,
exactly.
and besides that. So that's not everything in a relationship.
Yeah,
Exactly. So
you learn
I'm
that as
sorry, I
you
got kicked off. What was the question?
Well, it was just basically a statement.
if someone is celibate, um, would you continue to date them?
Yeah, I'm celibate, so I would only date a celibate man.
I just commented that sex isn't everything. So if I can know you on another basis and care about you and like you, that's not the most important thing in the relationship.
yeah, ain't nothing wrong. A lot of women should be. A lot of people should be celibate for real. Maybe it'll stop all this chaos out here.
Yeah,
Chaos.
that's true. You have any questions,
Um,
Deborah?
can I ask you something? The one who said she's celibate.
Mm.
So, how hard was it? Hard. Um, and what caused you to feel like you wanted to become celibate?
Um, yes and no. It was hard at the beginning because first of all, I knew I should have been doing anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all know how in the Bible, because I am saved, I am a Christian, so I talk about God all the time. Y'all gonna hear me say that all day. God, God, God. That's all I talk about. So the main reason why I became celibate was it was a mistake. But somebody did. I had an accountability partner. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I have a 6-year-old right now. I am 38. I have a 6-year-old, and
Could you
I was
excuse me,
not
Sharice?
feeling
Excuse me.
myself.
What do you mean mistake? I just want you. Why you
When I
say
say it was a mistake, I couldn't get to the. Is it children on here? I couldn't get to the man.
no?
You know,
No, no true.
I couldn't see the guy. That I was seeing. So every time I tried to go and see him, like mind you, I had somebody accountability partner. I was like, I know I don't want to have sex no more. I'm feeling some type of ways. It was just I just started feeling weird and stuff, and I want to walk with God, so I don't want to have sex. But I kept falling. So what mean by mistake was I wanted my needs more than I wanted God need at the time. So what happened was, um, that partner started praying for me. My accountability partner started praying for me. And I think I had sex one last time, July 19th, 2021. And I tried to do it again. Every time I would try to connect with a guy, something would happen. His car would break down or something. Prayer is powerful. She prayed
So,
for me.
so
Something would
you.
happen. So it was hard for 6 months. And after 6 months, and I was like, I'll forget this.
Oh, okay.
I ain't having sex no more. And then after a year, I was like, okay, I want to do this for God. And once I realized that my body is a temple, and I only
Yes, it is.
it should be reserved only for my husband, that's when I really start to, honor my body. And
What can I got a question for the women. Why is it so hard for women to think like that nowadays? Because
Think like that.
huh? I mean to think because when I was growing up, women respected their body more and they actually stood on my body as a temple. Nah, I don't even think that exists no more.
I
It
media,
exists. It exists.
Yeah,
Oh
Mm-hmm.
it's maybe
well.
younger women, some other
She,
women, but there's a lot of us out here that it still
she,
exists.
she one of them. But I was
Well,
gonna say, Yvette asked me for a question. I am a married woman of 35 years.
Amen.
So
Okay. Clap it
I
up
am
for that. Clap it up for that. Yeah.
I am not dating at all. Of course, I'm dating my husband. Yeah. So those uh Emmanuel,
Yeah.
since you doing all the talking,
You said what?
since you
I
doing
ain't
all
hear
the
you.
ooh, who did that girl? She keep on trying to hold on. Could y'all see me or hear me?
I hear
Yes.
you.
Uh, that's my daughter that was talking.
Oh, okay.
Cerise. My other daughter on here too. She's not saying nothing. But I want to say this to Emmanuel. So you said the age group was 30. I mean, what'd you say? 30. How old you said 38, right?
I'm 38. Yeah.
What time you
I,
go?
I'm saying I ain't going no lesser than 27. That's my limit. 27.
Tanya, where you go?
The 27. And have you ever that's why I want to have you ever been married? Do you have
No,
children?
never married, no kids, and no kids, never married.
Okay. I just what I wanted to ask. Have you ever been married or do you have children?
I was kind of, brought up to take that part of my life serious, so I kind of take that serious.
What,
You know,
children or marriage?
children and marriage.
Okay.
I
Good.
ain't just trying to just jump into it just because that's the thing to do. You know.
That's good. That's good. It ain't all talk, is
No, no, that's truth. That's definitely true.
it? Well, you gonna be like your uncle, have a baby at 61.
No, no, I don't think.
So Yvette already said what would uh you already know I heard the deal breakers. Or no, you said with children, they can have children, they cannot have children. What did you say?
Me? You talking to me?
Yes,
Oh,
you the
I
only
don't.
man on here. I'm talking
Oh,
to
I didn't hear you. I'm thinking you talk. Okay, yeah. I don't
no, I'm
mind if
talking
they.
to you.
I don't mind if they have children, just long as they like have they children to know the respect level. That's all. I don't have a problem with no
Okay, so
woman with
yeah, I'm
children.
gonna go back to there because I didn't say it. Respect level. What do you mean by that? And you said
Like
you would
far as like talking to me crazy. I know I ain't your daddy, but far as don't disrespect me, I'm not gonna disrespect your kids. Don't allow them to disrespect me. That's all I'm saying.
so yeah, it would most definitely have to be on the side of the female or woman that you're dating.
Exactly.
That should be her place to actually discipline her children.
Exactly.
You shouldn't do that because that probably would be a deal breaker for them too. So
Exactly.
with that anger part when she said how about the how important it is for her to know if you gonna reach that level of anger because maybe she's been through that type of a situation with a guy. So I'm just asking because
Yeah.
you had said discipline, and so I personally feel that it is who you dating. They'll
Oh
choose.
yeah, I did clear that up. I wasn't saying that I'm gonna
No,
be
I
putting
know
that
you weren't
hate.
gonna beat them, but
Oh
even a certain language,
yeah,
if she cannot discipline her own children, then it already is a deal breaker. You should
exactly.
already walk
So
away. You
yeah,
shouldn't have to discipline her children. That's
yeah,
my opinion.
yeah.
That's my opinion. She should do that because I mean that you ain't think daddy and you ain't she not your hood, you not her hood, like whatever, you know. So yeah.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
So be
Totally agree.
careful. Because
Yeah,
it's a lot going on with that type of stuff. I know a case right now, so be careful who you dating and when you say get out of my face, little boy or little girl, whatever. I know you're not gonna do that.
yeah,
That female or a woman that you're dating, if she really wants to date you and care, first of all, she should put her children first anyway, because you're not her husband.
exactly.
And they should be respectful anyway. But if they're not,
Yeah, that's why I say I feel like that's something she should already have in order. So,
oh
and
yeah.
I'm saying if it's not in order, you know what I'm saying? I
So
I
you
don't
ain't
have
no
the
God
patience.
to your a wife, sorry. Or wait, no, you ain't no God. Cause you just out here. I just heard you say, well, they just going about the business. And
No, I'm saying I'm open.
I'm just asking a
Who is
question.
me?
That's Tiffany.
Oh my God! Don't say it like I'm out here like that. No, I'm
Who is
saying
you?
We
I'm
try to clear it up. Cause you just roaming around dating.
no, 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 no.
Are you in a relationship now if that's the person?
No, no, but I'm talking to a person, so I'm not. But we're not in a relationship, so we're on the talking stage. So I'm basically just chilling, trying to see where this could go. So I'm not like out here just hollering at everything walking. No, I'm not doing that.
Oh, can I ask another question? So it's the topic is dating in 2024. So from January to what's this month? July. You probably know what I'm
July.
about to ask. From July, how many females have you dated?
Oh my God, for real? That's not
No,
fair.
but can I ask
No,
this
you
question?
don't have to answer it.
Oh,
I mean, because the male on here, we don't have no other male to answer.
But then you got to put into consideration that the male is the hunter.
Right.
How
Absolutely.
many has he dated, or how many has he just talked to on the
Right. He
phone
not
and
answering
then make
that. Right.
claims?
He not
That's my
answering.
question.
He not answering that.
Why do
'Cause-
men, because you're the only man on here,
okay.
initiate the
I told you.
conversation but
I
never?
told you to bring somebody else.
Hey, look, I'm not scared, but okay. Can you repeat the question so I can make sure I
the
answer
Okay,
it right?
question is
what?
the topic is dating in 2024.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So from January to now, which is July 28th, is it 28? Yes. How many women have you dated?
Well, since January, I was in a relationship at the beginning of this year. So I just got out of a relationship. So since I've been out of my relationship since what's the January, February, March. Around March, I've only dated one person, which is the person I'm dating now.
So it don't take men long to jump. You see that, right?
Wait,
Lady.
can I ask a question to him?
Yes, ma'am.
What about the men that, like, say, January, they're texting you, good morning, beautiful, hello, how you doing? But they just do this and keep in touch, but they're never really initiating a date. Are they
They're
tied
called a
to somebody?
liability. Sorry.
Why are they doing that?
Because they trying to stay in contact because they trying to get that common goal. You know what
Until they
all
get
men is
get
common
out of
goal.
the next situation, or what? Because that's not
They're
moving
trying to
forward.
they're trying to hold on to you while they
Exactly until you break.
hunt other
Deciding if they
women.
want
They,
So
something
you
else.
don't. That's called being the
I'm
second or
not
the
even
last
supposed to
best,
be
whatever.
talking, but they're putting you on the back burner just in case
Yeah,
everything
that's
else
what I be
does not
thinking
work
too.
out.
and they just want to make sure that you're still there. So they're trying to make sure they
Right.
still
So
have
they
a
can
foothold
decide if you're the
with
one
you.
first, right?
They don't
Uh,
want you at the end of the day.
or they can decide whether
They
you're
know.
that girl
They know
that they
right
can
away
get
if you
some
are.
from or make the girlfriend.
Yup.
What is the goal? Right. What is the man goal? What do they do that for?
See, men know off rip if they want to marry you. If
Exactly.
you know, so
I
if
Exactly.
believe what you're saying.
they know that
Exactly.
off
Tell that
rip. So
to my
anything,
daughter all the time.
yeah, you got to go off. You got to go off these
Well, it's
man
no sense.
actions these
Every
days.
time. I've had somebody that I've been to, they always communicate. I ignore that because you're not talking. You're too old to be sitting here texting back and forth. We need to communicate. We need to talk on the phone. I'm too old to be sending texts
What's
back
her
and
name?
forth.
What is her name?
Ta-
I can't see.
Tanya,
The one that's talking.
Tanya.
Tanya, yeah,
Tanya.
yeah,
Hi, this is Cheesecake Queen.
uh-huh.
You said he texts you and cut
No,
him
I'm talking
off.
about, I've known men that just texting, hey, how you doing,
Oh,
beautiful? Just keep it in touch kind of to me. But they
yeah.
never make any real plans, to
Cut
go
them
out.
off.
I,
That
I
is a
Yeah,
do.
waste of
I
your
do. I had
time.
somebody just this week that was texting me and you're just trying to keep in touch. I haven't heard from you. What do you want?
And
You know,
and how old is he? Yeah, it's a lot of men like that.
50
I'm
something,
get
50 something,
yeah.
but
Once you know
I
your
run
worth,
across them. I don't got time for that. I mean, I'm dating aggressively at this point. I don't have time to, you know,
once you know your worth, you do not. You like
exactly.
what? Block. Not
exactly.
to
And
say you
Yeah,
know your
men
worth, but I'm just
should
saying, block, block.
be upfront about what their expectation is. If you want to talk to me because you want to be in a sexual relationship, then that's what you should say because you don't know if that's might be what I want too. But if you don't lie and say you want to date and get a wife, if that's not really what you want.
most men don't do that because they ain't even
Right.
got the confidence to be 100. So
Yeah,
most men is
But
not going to
that's
do
what
that.
that is.
Yeah, most men are not
yeah.
going to do that.
Mhm.
And when you, that's why I go back to God, and
Yeah.
then you go
And
to the
that's
Holy
why
Spirit.
I don't talk to those people. I had to block somebody a couple of months ago,
You say,
just
hey,
texting
Tanya,
about nothing.
let me tell
Yeah.
Tanya. Hey, Tanya.
Hey,
Hey, sister. Um,
These
you ready to get married? Are you ready to be married?
I'm not really saying that I'm ready to be married, but I wouldn't mind having a relationship.
So the end goal a lot of times for people is marriage.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
could be.
goal.
It could be. Yeah,
That's my goal. That's why I ain't got time to play.
right.
Yeah.
But
So can
yeah,
I ask you, do you believe in God, or do you go to church or anything like that?
definitely, definitely. Yeah,
Yes. So start asking God so you won't waste your time. That's why when you're
yeah.
celibate,
I
a
asked
lot of
him.
these things that
That's
you're
why I'm not looking. So I know that
right.
God's gonna send me him. I'm not
So when
looking
you're
for him.
a lot of times when you're celibate, men or women, it eliminates everything that you got going on.
That's all.
Hmm.
There's
And
no
then
one.
when God actually show you or tell you, 'cause I'm like, God, is this because a lot of people be like, God, is this the one? And they be answering in their mind what they want to hear, knowing good and well, this is not the one. I know that a lot of guys not the one, but a lot of times I know God told me that's not the one, and I'll still
Right.
go ahead because I want
But we
to
all make
and
those mistakes.
entertain
I
this
think
guy.
I'm getting a little better now.
and he will tell you. He like I
Yeah,
said,
I've done that before, and
he
I
will
know the guy.
expose. He will expose.
Mhm.
And it when you having sex with someone that just gets in the way. That just um
Yeah,
that
yeah.
messes with your
I'm not
vision
really
to
interested in
it
that
messes
right now.
up your vision to see what's really going on. Because when you having sex with someone, you on a whole that's a whole you I mean you in your
That's a soul tie.
First of all,
Yeah,
it's a soul tie.
Okay.
It messes with
You
your
attach your
perception of
soul
this person.
to
It
somebody
messes
ain't
with
yours.
your like your bit everything. It's once if you're having sex, it don't. Me personally, if somebody come to me and ask me advice for dating, the first thing I'll ask them, are you having sex? Yes. If you having sex, I
Oh,
can't give you no advice
okay.
because I promise you, sex eliminates every issue. Sex and God, no sex and God on your side, and when you're dating specifically, or you trying to, you want to mate. If you are not having sex and you have a relationship with God, you good. He gonna come. If it's destined for you to have a man for your destiny or a wife, that person is going to come. If you're not having sex and you have a relationship with
Not
God,
necessarily.
and you
Well,
working in your
having sex, so
you
I'm not
minding your
saying.
business.
Who said not
You going to
necessary?
work. You
Who
driving.
said not
I did.
necessary?
Who said that? Yeah, I want to know who said that
No,
too.
no one said not necessarily. I said
This
I'm
was
not, and
me.
I'm not having sex. That's what I've said.
No,
I said
someone else said no,
Oh, I
not
don't know
necessary.
who that is. She
I
was
said not
Yeah, I can
she
see who it
necessarily.
is.
probably listening to Lisa on the phone. So
No,
my daughter.
no, no, it was Tiffany. Could you elaborate on that? What do you mean?
I said not necessarily. First of all, I'm not supposed to be talking, so I don't even know why y'all listening to me. But I said not necessarily because just because you have eliminated fornication, that's what it is, and you are focused on God, that does not mean that temptations won't come your way. And you will still,
Yeah.
there are still some people who can have every single thing that you believe you desire in a partner, but that's not the person God has for you. That's just
That's a
another
layer
test
to
for
it,
you.
though.
I'm just saying, that's just a test for you. And then at the same time, that when you are practicing celibacy or not even actively dating, you can meet somebody and they're bringing out some traumas in you that you need to address before you meet your partner, or these people are there to teach you lessons that you need to learn before you actually meet the partner God has for you. So that's why I
Yes,
said not
that's
necessarily.
all true. But what I
I know.
said is,
So I said,
if a person comes to me and asks for dating or relationship advice, I can't help you if you're having sex because I am living this, okay? I am living this. So I know that, the temptation, all that. I know about all that. I walk with God though, so I'm good. I know the temptation is gonna come. What I'm gonna do? Go in my Bible. God, I'm being tempted.
so how can
Go
you
read the
not
Bible.
help
Go pray.
somebody?
So when I
How can
say
you not
when you're
help
not having
somebody?
take sex off the table, take sex off the table, and you're walking with God, you good.
Why does that impede your ability to help somebody though,
It
who
doesn't,
maybe wants?
but
So
it's
why are you
it
saying I
doesn't. But
can't
if
help you?
you're open to hearing, this is how I do it. Because a lot of females come to me, like
So stop
this is
restricting
something
your
that I
reach.
like. A lot of females come to me, and I'm like, you having sex? Yeah, I am. And I try to talk to them, and they can't hear what I'm saying. But I love him. I'm like, well, why you move down there with him? He beating on you and stuff. I mean, I might leave. I can't help you.
Wow.
Well,
I can talk to
so
you, give you advice. What you say?
And that's what you're supposed to do. That's
and
helping you.
you're absolutely helping them. Uh, just because they're still doing it, that don't mean nothing.
Exactly.
You never know what
Now
word
they're being
or
convicted while they're doing
you never know what one
They will
word,
be.
two words, or three words, whatever advice you giving them. You never know what they take from that. So you are helping them.
Mhm.
You
Okay, I
are
can
so
plant a seed.
yeah. That's what you're doing. Even if they still go back and do what they're doing,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying. You still helping them. It is your truth that you're telling them. That's how. And so don't say you're not helping them because you are.
That's just like you saying, like, okay, you watch Apostle on empowerment every now and then, and he's always talking about health, but you being you always go out and eat something unhealthy, and then you post it all over social media, or you post a whole bunch of pictures of food. That doesn't mean that his message about eating healthy didn't get to you. You just choose to be fat because that's what you want to do.
What?
Oh no, that was that's my daughter too.
Oh, can you repeat that? Cause I was kind of I ain't hear it, but can you repeat
No,
that?
that was
This is
directed
not
toward
about dating though.
my sister. I just want to be petty. I'm
I
gonna shut
mean,
up
it's
now.
absolutely
The
about
only reason
dating.
why she made that analogy is because I said I can't help you. I can't help them. Okay, sorry, but back to Tanya, what I was saying, because this went all over the place. Is if you do
No, it
want
was
to
right
or
where it was
choose to
supposed
be
to be.
celibate, it is a great tool and finding helping
You
you.
are definitely.
Well, I'm
I
gonna
can
tell
say
you this.
I could. Oh,
I
go
don't
ahead.
have a problem with it, but I'm not saying that that might be true. We know we're all human. We have our weaknesses. I can't say that will necessarily uh, be the case with me, but I'm gonna just keep praying for him to send that one for me in the
Yes,
meantime.
yes,
I
ma'am.
And then
know.
I
I
will
feel
also
like.
say this: don't what you. I'm sorry,
Oh,
Amanda,
go.
husband.
I was just about to say, being celibate will definitely stop a lot of bull crap coming your
Exactly
way
that
because
part.
most
Yeah,
men can't handle that.
right. So if they know that's not going down, then that weeds out the
Exactly.
ones that gonna go on about their way, and then
Definitely.
they're gonna keep pursuing.
Because
Yep.
once you take
Absolutely.
sex off the
Because
table, I'm
one
telling
is on
y'all.
his phone. One is on his podcast because he said it in the beginning that it depends on. Uh, so I'm so glad you're on here. You're the only man on here, but to get a male perspective in the topic that actually you guys are discussing because I'm not dating, but you were telling your truth. He said depends. Just because they celebrate, I mean, he might not can deal with that. Himself, he might not can deal with that. And that's, I mean, you being
Well,
honest.
I applaud him for being honest.
No, I said
Yeah, you being
yeah, and I
honest.
said it depends on how I feel about the woman. If I feel like she worth it, then I will put in the work and you know what I'm saying and wait because I respect her decision. But if I don't feel like she worth the wait, I'm gone. I'm gonna
And that
go
goes
to
at
Most,
sleep.
102 more women. The end of this shit.
but what
You can ask
sometimes
that question.
happens in that case is that yeah, he might be waiting with her, but a lot of men they just still keep on dealing with having sex with the other women until this one then
Oh, is
he
that the
breaks.
case? He
What
didn't
about
No,
say
that?
no,
that.
no, 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 no. Because if she tell me she's
'Cause-
celibate and I decide to go on my
no, but most
way,
men that wants to have sex, they might still pursue her celibate, but they still might date somebody else
They have
oh
and
no,
somebody on
have
the
yeah,
sex.
side.
I'm not. If I don't feel like it's worth my time, I'm not even going through it. That's just me. I can't speak. I only speak on
So,
me, so I can't speak on the
so you
next.
don't think men have women that they deal with just for sex, but then
Yeah,
they
a lot
pursue
of
the other
men
women
do.
to
I said,
date
yeah,
them?
that's why I said I can't speak on. I'm speaking on me. I can only speak about me and what how I feel. I can't speak on other men, but I definitely understand that though. I'm just saying if I feel like she not worth it, I'm probably go just dip and go do me. You know, but if I feel like it's worth the wait and worth the pursue, and she's wifey material, I'm gonna pursue and do what I need to do to see where it could go. But if not, I'm not gonna waste her time. I'm gonna just dip. You know.
This me again. I everybody on here is like under what 30.
I ain't under 30. Ooh, oh, I
I thought you
wish.
said you was 30. No, I'm sorry.
He's
Everybody,
38.
I'm sorry. Everybody here is over 30. That's what I want to say. Right? So you don't have like 20, 30. So y'all views are whole totally different than somebody
Exactly.
that's under 30. Um, what would you say? Because I mean,
Under
you
50 reviews are
when
different.
that younger self, like uh, to somebody, young man, he trying to pursue um he want to date and for real because I'm talking to Emmanuel now because he's the only man on here. um what would you say to a younger you, like a younger you in the dating world today, if he really this, because there are when there are young people I know that get married. I know a few of them in their 20s.
That's too young. I mean, you ain't
Well,
even.
that's a different topic. Okay, I won't.
Oh, yeah.
But there are, and they're
Oh,
actually still married. But what would you say to a younger person that's on here when you were younger, um,
I would say.
that you learned uh, from today? I
Well,
mean, from as a kid.
I would say, as a man, when you in the day scene, the main thing you need to learn is discipline, self discipline. because you know what I'm saying. Once you learn self discipline, you start to realize your worth, your value, and figure out what you want. Just take your time and get to know a person. You know what I'm saying. But the way this world is set up, it's all about sex and the mighty dollar. So I would just tell a young person, just take your time, get to know a person, find who is for you, and get out the way. That's the best advice I could give.
That's a good advice. That's
Can I
good
ask a
advice.
question? So for
Who
you,
is that? Who is
this
that?
Whitney.
Hi, Whitney.
Hi.
Yeah.
So,
We haven't
what
heard
would
you in
you
a long
consider
time.
a good like a first date? Because I know a lot of guys, like I've seen it a lot on Facebook where they like have issues about first dates where they feel like that you shouldn't go to dinner. It should be something like coffee or a walk in the park, or a lot of dudes feel like they shouldn't have to spend money on a first date.
See that? Well, I don't believe in that mindset, but I feel like the first date should be it should be in a public place because y'all just meeting, and
Hmm.
it should be somewhere public where y'all can sit down and communicate better, where y'all can hear each other and just get to know each other and just build with one another. It ain't gotta be our first date shouldn't be the club, or I shouldn't, but
Hmm.
whatever the cost is, you should be already prepared for that as a man, because if you're dating, you should be prepared to pay for a date. Because most women I know don't ain't paying for no date. So, you know, that's just, but it's different out here. Like I said, it's
It is different. It is
it's
different.
different.
Not
It
Like
wrong.
is. It,
like
it
I
is.
said, how
I wouldn't want to be in the.
how I was raised, I was raised, I was blessed to have awesome women around me. So I seen and I seen my mother go through it. So that's what made me, grow the respect and appreciation for the woman. So it's just like my mindset different. So the way these people think now is just crazy. So
Yeah,
Okay.
you're a little more
Another.
mature too.
So, what about this?
Like,
So, do most
yeah.
guys feel like after they go on a date and they spend some money that they're supposed to end the date with you, like going home with you? Because, for instance, I'll say this. So,
We
I
can't
had a
see your
guy.
face. We can't see your face.
Okay, I had a guy pursue me a lot on Facebook. I went to middle school with him. I was like, like attracted to him. We would talk back and forth on Facebook. I finally decided to give in and say, okay, I'll go out, hang out with him. And I'm simple. I don't have to go to expensive restaurants. It's just me. The most expensive places aren't even the best tasting places anyway, all the time. So, he was out, he was just riding, listening to music. I like car rides where I can have a drink, listen to some old school music, get a breeze. So I parked, I met, I got in a car with him. We rode around, listened to music, had a drink. We talked. We had such a good time. The night went so well. I was comfortable. It just went well. So once he took me to my car, he was upset because he wanted me to follow him to his house in my car. And it upset me because I'm like, I didn't give you any indication that something was going to
but that
happen, or
was yeah, that probably was because that was
and
his
he
whole
stopped talking to
agenda.
me.
That
He
was
didn't
his
talk to
whole
me no more
agenda in the
after.
first place. Yeah, that was
And I
his
was
whole
so
agenda.
mad because I'm like, it went well. I was just looking forward to hanging out again. And he just like stopped, like ghosted me after that because I didn't go home with him. And I'm like, is this what dudes do? They don't even try to wait to the fifth date, third, they want to get it the same day. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
it,
Most guys. I said sex then took over. Sex is overriding a lot. Like these, it's like it's straight to the point now. People don't even care about getting to know
because
each
too many
other
women
and
do it.
none of that. Yeah. So
And then if the dating is new to me because I've always been in like long-term relationships with my kids' fathers. And then my last relationship with my youngest daughter, she's 5. Me and her dad, we dated for 7 years. So we're kind of like freshly done. Well, we've been done, but sometimes we go back and we be intimate, with them and kind of still pretend like you're a couple when you're really not. Do things like you're a couple when you're not. We have tendencies of doing that sometimes, women or men. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's what me and him was doing for a while. And I finally detached myself from that. So I'm like, okay, I want to start dating again. I want to meet new people. And then it's like, as soon as I get out here and try to start dating people, it's full crap. Like the instance with the situation with the one guy. Or like when my mom said, I have a guy who just like, what you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What you doing? What you doing? Good morning. All day, every day. And he's not taking any planning any dates, or he's always so busy.
I'm
He's
on
a
my
cop.
podcast. Oh,
So he's
Can I
always
ask you
so
a question?
busy. Uh-huh.
yeah.
When is the last time you were intimate with
Can
someone?
you hear me?
Or you're
So
not someone? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was
Your
on
We
child's
my
can't see
auntie
father.
your face. We
podcast.
can't see
okay. I had to laugh. I'm sorry.
With your child's
So
father.
it was with him.
All
I
right, I'm
don't
gonna send it right
and
now.
I mean, because this is the thing.
All right.
I don't wanna add bodies. I don't wanna no, I don't wanna,
Amina, no, turn it down.
I'm used to this person. So yeah, it was him. 'Cause of course you have your moments where you want that, and you go to who you used to going to for it. And but I started to tell myself like this is not okay. I don't want to do this. So
Right.
I'm more than likely going to be celibate until I meet someone that I like, because I don't want to add bodies, and I don't want to do that.
Have you gone through
Shut the
the
door, Amina.
healing?
No,
Because
I'm
a
high.
lot I'm telling you, ask my mom. My mom is Deborah up there with the mic, that black microphone. I
Okay.
literally went through what you just said with my child's father.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
he was the
That's why I
last
was
guy
listening.
that I was in a relationship with. And I had to completely heal. It was the hardest thing in my life before I
Mhm.
moved on to where I am now. Like I am completely like free from no man can come to me and step to me. I don't think I'm all that in them, but it took me healing and
I
like
like
going through
chocolate. What's
a
her
lot of
name? Chocolate Queen. Ain't no joke on here. You hear me?
That's
no for
cheesecake
real.
queen.
I'm telling you,
I like
I can
that.
give you some pointers. I stopped
Mhm.
having because I said I'm worth more than this. Before I had my baby, I had a business. I still have a business. I make cheesecakes, but I was like I ain't want to have no baby, But I had my baby. I love my child, and then I'm like I'm a baby mama. I'm like, and then I had, I said I ain't about to have sex with him no more. Then I went back and had sex with him one more time. He beat me down for that, and I think it took 2 years for me to heal from him completely. And I think a
Well,
lot of
beat you
women
down
don't
mean
want
like what bit with
Yeah.
words? Let's
with
get that
words.
clear.
He
Yeah. You ain't put a
tried to put
hand
his
on
hands
it,
on me
okay?
before, but like physically too. But he
You
didn't
ain't
do
Because
that.
say.
we
But
can
anyway,
fight.
so
We can fight. That's
what
all I'm saying.
what I'm saying is see that a lot of women don't, not you, but a lot of women, they don't want to go through that healing phase. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like I went through that healing phase. I feel like God put me through that healing phase for like millions of women. I don't know who else gonna hear this, because it was one of the worst things I ever went through, but it was like beautiful at the same time, because I healed from. I said I'm not gonna go to another man, because I used to go to another man to get over one. That's the worst thing you can do. That's why when you
Mm.
were saying that,
Over him now. I'm over him, but I like to be intimate with him. I mean, I guess
that's what I'm
Wow.
saying. You not
I
over
mean,
him.
no, I mean, like, well, I'm like, okay, it's
You,
dumb to think this way, but I stopped because I'm like,
it's
okay,
not
we have
done.
our needs, we have our needs. So I'm like, well, if I'm gonna go get that, I'd rather go and do something with him than just giving my body to anybody.
That's a trap. You
Exactly.
are. I promise you that is a trap.
I can't
You
see
are
you,
not.
Elise.
Long,
She,
cause
she's
I
okay.
guarantee you, he's straight. Long, he feel like long as he can still get the kitty, he good. I
He's
mean,
probably gonna
I
have an
promise
issue
you.
when
Let
it's.
me tell
that's
you
just
this.
how men think. Yeah.
This may not happen to you. Once you
Mhm.
stop and say this happened to me. Once you stop and say I'm not having this sex no more, it's gonna be hard. Trust me. You're gonna need God. Watch how
Mhm.
he start. He may not do this. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
watch how he starts flipping on you.
Yeah, a lot of
Just
men ain't
watch.
go.
He gonna
I'm
start.
telling you.
Watch. Just watch, and that's when your healing gonna start. Cause you're gonna start looking like who you what? I'm like, who you talking to? When I tell you, my child's father is very nice. very well spoken, real nice young man. Dang, she left. That was the devil. I was about to get her together.
Where she go?
Somebody give me her phone number.
Uh-uh.
Who left?
She needs to stop having sex with him.
Who left?
You
She'll
shouldn't
be
have
back.
lost that lady.
She'll
No,
be back.
No, I think
She'll
somebody
be back.
somebody called on her phone.
It was him.
You can't force her to change.
No, I can't force her to change, but I wanted to get her some
Hey, I really,
Here she goes.
hey, Faith, is that Faith?
No, I'm Faith's cousin. I'm her twin.
Oh, hey, hey, I'm thinking that's Faith. My bad.
What's her name? What's her name? Whitney.
Whitney, yeah.
Just try. Just try. One. You can't do it with your mic. Oh my goodness. You believe in God? You go.
I do.
Just say, God, I'm gonna make this declaration. So you can be tonight. It can be whenever you're ready. It has to be your heart. I'm not gonna have sex with my child's spouse. Say his name, whatever. Pray to God. Pray to Jesus. You know, everybody be like, I pray to God.
I think I am kind of getting over it because the last time I did do something, I wasn't feeling it. I just was like, I started to feel like, why am I here? I didn't enjoy it as much as I usually do. So I think I'm kind of, over it a little bit.
You could think you over it, but our flesh is willing. What is it, Tiffany? Your spirit willing, but your flesh
is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Your flesh will fool you every time. I'm telling you. Whitney, where's she at?
I'm right here.
No women.
I'm telling you, relationships with women, we so emotional. A relationship will delay what you. The reason why you feel like that is because you work more, first of all, and you know that you got destiny in this world. So relationships with women, especially, no offense, men, delay. I always say this: it delays our destiny and what we're supposed to be doing in this world. Our money. You could be out here free, but you over here worried about in general, you over here worried about, dang, I want to go on a date or whatever. But you still going back and having sex with your baby daddy, you ain't healed from him. So then you like, you longing from that love because you don't have, you haven't truly felt the love of God. So you depended on the love that you know. And he probably out here, well, you know who. And I bet you're gonna get mad if you figure it out. Oh, dang, who he talking to? You're gonna get jealous. I know. I know for a fact. And that's the soul tie.
I'm gonna follow Chocolate Queen.
I hear you. You're right. I hear you.
Cheesecake Queen.
Yeah, I just do that one prayer. That's all you gotta do. I promise you stuff gonna start changing. Be like, if you like really mean it, like, God, I really want you. I don't know if you have a man that's like destined for me, for me to marry, but I don't want to, what is it called? Fornicate, have sex with whoever, say his name. Just really pray to him in your own words. Like, please help me to stop having sex. I want to be celibate. I said I wanted to be celibate too. I still had sex. So don't let that, discourage you if you do it again. Like, dang, don't beat yourself up or whatever. But I promise you, God gonna start working with you.
Get up and try it again. Yep, it's a reason why the Bible say, flee from sin. The best, I am celibate also. But the reason why
you old.
That ain't got nothing. Oh my God! That ain't got nothing.
Wow.
No. Okay, let me clarify that. She's older than them. They're younger.
I've done it when I was young too.
Well, but you're looking for this day and age. You said it
exactly. That's what I said.
When I was young
You're not looking for the same thing they're looking for. You don't. You said out your mouth, if I get married, I get married. If I don't, I don't. No, they want to get married.
I understand that.
So that's different.
But what I was saying was, it's a reason It's a reason why the Bible says flee from sin.
Absolutely.
One way to not to remain celibate is to avoid situations where you're in a situation where you will have sex. The Bible tells you to flee. That means you run if you have to. Don't go like you sitting at somebody's house or something like that. You know
they can't avoid it because they
I
got
was
baby
just about
daddy.
to say, how
They
can
can't
you
avoid it. It's different. They
if
got
you going out
baby
to the
daddy.
club, if you going out to the
They
club
got
every
baby
night
daddies,
and
though.
you
They
out
got
here in the bar and you think no man is not gonna approach you, you need to just stay in the house then.
no,
Because
not
it's not
no.
gonna
She's not
happen.
talking about
no,
that.
not approach you, Emmanuel. I'm
She's not
saying
talking
don't
about that.
if you I'm
I get what you're
saying
saying. Like,
go home with
don't
them.
go to a man's house thinking,
Right.
oh, we just gonna
Thinking
Netflix
ain't
and
nothing gonna
chill.
Yeah.
happen.
It's really, it's
That's
bound for something to happen.
staying out
Yeah.
of situations where that make it
Yeah.
easier not to be tempted.
Yeah. But
That's what
for them, they have her baby is 5, and Shree's son is 6. So she
So
gotta come.
what I
She
would
gotta
say,
come. She gotta be in contact with her
Yeah.
baby daddy, and she gotta be in contact. So they need more than just I gotta stay out his range because they're gonna be in his face. So what do you do?
she
Right? You
set a
know?
boundary. That's what she do, and
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
so
where
that's what we need to be said. What did you do? Because you have to take your son to the daddy, and the daddy, what did you do? What did you do?
I
What did
said
you
it's
do?
a long story. I ain't going through that, but
Well, you don't gotta go through that, but I'm just saying.
I set a boundary, and what made it easier actually, it wasn't easy, but he got a girlfriend. He don't have one now, but he ended up getting a girlfriend, and he still was He still was trying to talk to me. So they ain't stop. It ain't really. It made it easier for me because even though I felt the worst in my life, I still knew my worth. I knew who I was before this. So I'm like, I ain't about to talk to you guys. Mm-mm. So I remembered you. You got little Charlie. Be quiet. I'm talking. I'm sorry. You have little before you had your children, Whitney. You have those. I know you probably think you all that now, but you have those high moments. I'm not gonna even say before you had your children. You have those real high moments where you were so proud of yourself. Like, dang, that was more than likely God highlighting it. And even though it may be hard for you to move on from the 5-year-old child's father.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, just look back. Like I set a boundary and just look back. Like I'm not worth. I'm worth more than this. Like you're not about to keep getting my body. And this is me saying this without you telling me his personality, how he acts. I don't know if he rude, disrespect. He may be the sweetest thing in the world. But I'm just saying, you gotta know your worth.
Yeah.
Like you have to learn your worth. You have to learn that I'm worth more than this. I'm not about to keep laying down and giving you my body. And it's so sad that it's a stigma. Is it called stigma, Tiffany? It's this thing out where they're like, oh, that's my child's mother. I can have sex with her if I want to. Like that's really out there. That's the thing. And I was like, not me. Not me. So I set a boundary with him. After I decided I'm not having sex with you no more, all hell did break loose. But then, first of all, I set a boundary. It was hard. He was cussing me out and everything, saying you ain't gonna be nothing. Oh, girl, you can do it.
You
Don't
when
ask me no questions because you just gonna tell me to shut up.
when you say set a boundary, what kind of boundaries did you set? Like how did you?
He was not allowed in my house no more. I
Hey,
said,
wow, yeah, that's it.
boom,
Hey, that's definitely
boom,
a boundary right there. Hey,
boom. I want
he
I
Not
was
want
not
allowed
allowed
in
in
the
my
house.
house.
I
Not
want
going
And when
through
I
your
told him,
house. Not going
yeah,
in your room.
yeah,
Not getting the clothes
yeah,
together for your child.
yeah.
Pull up
Nope.
to the curb. Send your
Yeah,
child out.
that's what
That's
she
it.
does.
wow.
That's
That's
what
I've
what
she
been
you
living
do.
in
does.
this same
That's what
apartment
she does.
and I'm about to move in Jesus' name. I've been living in this same apartment for 6.5 years.
That's what she
His first
does.
You
time
was
coming
big
to my
man.
apartment again was last year. He had not been. When I told him you can't come in my apartment no more, I'm gonna call my daddy. We was arguing and stuff. He said, "I'll kill your daddy." Oh, I'm sorry.
Girl, don't be saying all our business out here now,
I'm
cause
sorry, I ain't mean. He said
Why
you
did
know,
I not
y'all gotta
know?
edit that out. I'm sorry. He got
what?
mad, is what I'm saying. So I'm
Yeah,
saying like, you don't know what's gonna come out of this person. Once you can't have you can't have my body no more. You don't know what's gonna come out of them. They're gonna start getting angry. So he
Hmm.
said that I set a
Show their
boundary. I
true
said you gotta
colors.
come.
right.
You have to. I'll bring him out to the car.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that is my daughter right there. And yes, I prayed many times. And I
Hey
still,
man, you
I
raised
still
a
be praying.
wonderful daughter,
I still
miss.
be praying.
And that isn't mine.
I still
Thank
be
you.
praying. She been through a lot, but she got a story. So both of them do, but she can actually talk to the. That's why I wanted Faith and Ashley to be on here, or some other young women. No offense to us mature women, but it's just a whole different generation out here. They think totally different. They
Man.
think totally different. Now they don't care nothing about all this. Where we what whatever. They think totally different. Even
Yeah,
if you
what?
have raised them, they still be like, some of them be like I ain't raised you to do that type of stuff. But yeah, Emmanuel, I
No, I
really
was just gonna say, soon as the world see this live, I'm gonna be getting called a Pookie because of my thought. They gonna be
what's a
calling me a
pookie?
Pookie.
What's a pookie?
This man on TikTok.
Oh my!
But I don't care. Hey, truth
I'm
is truth,
so
man.
gonna go on TikTok.
I
Out of
feel
my
like
He
our
age range.
women
basically
need
said,
to.
What's
I
a
feel like
Pookie?
our women are the key to change.
so,
Everybody
That's
go on
what I feel.
TikTok.
Emmanuel,
so,
who is Pookie?
It's a man on
so.
TikTok.
What he be
That's
saying?
that's that's what they call men that just let that they feel
A
that
simp.
always agree with the woman, respect the
Uh,
woman, and so
A
Oh, they
simp.
don't call them pookies now. I thought they was
A
yeah,
simp.
they call them pookies. So they feel like, if you're agreeing with women, because all they do on the internet is bash each other all day. So
absolutely.
when you
It's
agree with
like
one, yeah. So.
a pick me, right?
Exactly. They call the women pygmies and the dudes pookies.
I would prefer to be
Like
called
I
a
would be
pookie
considered
over
a
a
pick
pick me.
me. I would be considered a pick me.
Yeah,
No,
they
you
probably call
wouldn't.
you a pygmy. Yeah, definitely.
No, I don't think they would.
If you
uh,
don't agree with them, they call you whatever. Yeah.
well, I think we're gonna
So,
close it out, and I like to thank everyone for coming, and I like to hear your final thoughts, starting with Emmanuel.
1 minute
Um,
or less, please.
how many?
1 minute or less.
Oh man. Okay. I just want to say I appreciate for y'all having me, and for all the women on here. Look, just know y'all worth, and I feel like y'all the key to change, man. Close y'all legs because these niggas don't deserve y'all. So hey.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We love it.
Emmanuel, Miss Matt.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for inviting me, and it's been kind of insightful, even with the one meal that we had today. So I'm just gonna keep praying for us all, especially my daughter, which I
Mhm.
do all the time. So
We
till the
can't see
next
your face
time,
this time, yeah.
I can't what?
We can't see your face. You doing like
Okay, you
your
see,
cousin.
you
Yeah, see
see,
how there?
yeah,
See that?
here,
That's Whitney's mother.
that's my
We
daughter.
know. I know who Mama she is, but she ain't show her beautiful face. We ain't even see all this. Look at that. Who?
So is y'all doing this like on the regular, or
What
what's
Alicia
going
at?
on?
Right here.
Alisa, that's Tiffany. That's
Alisa, we ain't even hear you.
I
I'm not a
said a
part of this.
couple of things before I dozed off.
Oh, you was asleep.
Oh,
Oh
she was
no.
asleep.
Oh, we was boring. Okay.
No, I volunteered all morning, and sis was tired.
Okay. We'll let you go with that. Okay.
I
so.
was tired.
What's your final thoughts for dating in 2024?
Pray for me on that one because I don't know.
Oh, that's very honest. Great.
Oh man.
It's hard. It's hard. So yeah.
Just know your worth. Know your worth. Hey, look, that's all I can say to the women. Just know your worth. Take your
Amen.
time and stop just going with the flow and take your time to get to know a person instead
Amen
of,
to that.
it just.
Cheesecake Queen, your final thoughts?
Keep your legs closed. I'm just playing.
Hey,
Amen. Hey,
we're
that's
gonna try.
real
We're
though.
gonna try.
That's real though.
We're gonna try very hard.
It took me through so much trauma.
And my final thoughts are
We forgot
What's
Tiffany.
Whitney's? What's
Tiffany.
Whitney?
Oh, Whitney. Yeah, Whitney.
Just like you.
Whitney, just say something.
She's hiding behind you, Yvette.
Yeah. Okay, my final thoughts are
Wait, we got Tiffany. Tiffany, you got final thoughts?
I'm not
me,
a part of this episode. I was just here
You were talking though, so okay. Well,
because Sharice was asking me questions and whatnot. Also, I don't have anything to add to the conversation. I don't date, so.
okay.
my final thoughts are seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and he said he will add all those things onto you. So stay prayerful, and I believe it will happen for you, young ladies and young men. That's my final thoughts.
All right, give it up for the.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
My final thoughts are know your worth. Know who you are and whose you are. And that's actually what I love about them two on the phone. These two. Know your worth, but how you know your worth, you have to have a relationship with God. There's no way around it. You just
Definitely.
have to. You just have to. That's who's gonna show you your worth.
Amen.
I mean, he may throw it to other people or maybe things you go through, but yet know who you are and whose you are. Know who you are. I mean, that's very important. You won't take anything. And stop listening to this internet. The internet got a whole lot of mess going on.
Amen.
Oh my goodness. That's all my final thoughts.
Give it up for the aunties, y'all.
All right, thank you. We off the record. We off the record now.
So y'all do this on the regular? I'm just saying.